Good morning, ladies and Germanys. Right. So, we're still at the old gathering, whatchamacallums? Steaks, black steaks. Now, last week I was all like, I'm going to do it without a guide. I'm going to track them down for realsies. And then right at the end, I did check a guide. And then, it was so obvious that I could have found it on my own. And now I'm like, I've learned the wrong lesson. And instead of being like, oh, I should just look at a guide because it's easy. Don't disconnect, you dingus. Okay. I'm like, no, I need to do the other three completely without help. Ooh, a black one. Who's this? It's a other three Hippodon. I don't understand. I kind of feel like I should do it because, you know. Oh wait, what type was it? That's dark, right? Oh, actually, then yeah, that does make sense. Give it the old kick in the teeth. What the hell? Andy man? Andy bloody man 94 in my stream? What's going on? I don't believe it. As I live and breathe. The Ricicle. The Rice Man cometh. Fair enough. Quiet Friday night. Right, you know, it's time to try and do the thing. How do I put my chat on the screen? Oh. Really easily, it turns out. Kind of. Oh, is it behind the game? Is that what's going on? How do I bring it to the front? Can I not? Oh, there we go. Nice. Now, when I talk to people, it won't look like I'm an insane person talking to myself. I don't need to wait for other players. I can defeat this thing. Oh, morning, man Lampig. Welcome. Hola, mi amigo. I will take a shiny, obviously, but please don't feel compelled. Anyway, this feels like fate. I just recorded my Hippopotas episode yesterday. Or the day before or something. So that's good timing, I guess. Getting that ball. Yes. Right, time to muck about looking for a steak. Oh, this was the run-up to the Titan, wasn't it? Yeah. I recall. Now, if I was a stake pressed into the ground, where would I be hiding? The cave looks promising. Nope. Oh, I don't want to fight you, horsey. I'm not going to bother. Not even going to bother. Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, you're a little ball. Oh, a bone. Oh, it's a Titan. Nice. Yeah, I'll take a shiny Titan, thanks. Have you got multiples of it or something? Oh, it's just some bunting. Really? This is a mass outbreak? I only see one of them. Oh. Someone's got their shiny charm. to low kicks. Oh, what I need to do is pin that so that I don't go too far off course. What do we got? Poison type Cricketune. You're right, actually. Maybe I should just pull up the list. Maybe this is not entertaining for anyone. Cool, let's do it. $29.46. I'm guessing there's nothing I've got that you don't. Yep, figured as much. I think I'm good on the version exclusives. I traded them with... Ooh, it is a cool shiny. I did all the version exclusives with Amelia a couple of streams back, so I'm good on that. Titanic, nice. There's probably some evolutions or something I'm missing. But I'll get there, I'll get there. But thanks for the offer. Oh, that was not what I meant to do. There we go. You're not shiny either. Are you? No. Nice. Nice. Eh. Eh. Nice. Nice. Ah. Slitherwing and Sandy Shocks. Oh no, but those are from Scarlet, right? I think you're right though. I don't have an Iron Thorns. Probably should take care of that. A Mecha Godzilla. I'll help you with a Terror Raid for sure. Actually, how do I find your raid? I've never tried to jump into someone else's raid before. Is there a code? Yes, there is. Disqualified Donkey Kong 5B. DK. Donkey Kong. He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. He's finally back. To kick some tail. DK. Is that a ground type? Yes, that is the symbol for ground. Oh, but fire. Probably doesn't actually have that much ground moves. I'll use this one. Doesn't have Terror Blast, okay. Yeah, I haven't got everyone up to level 100 yet. Need to work on that. If we don't pull it off, then I'll come back and level up my Pokemons. I didn't know you were a fellow Luke. I probably did know that. Alright, what do we got? Wow, it's really going in on lowering our attack. That's frustrating. One more attack. Okay. Brilliant. Yep, should have gone for level 100. That's where it's at. Ah, double edge. Alright. Get wrecked, get shreked. Still not doing that much damage. This is a tough pupper. Yep. I see. Well, okay, that's good. Nice. Well, there you go. I guess I contributed a bit. No, I don't. Get in the box. Right. You. Not you. Why can't I remember how to open the map? Alright, there we go. Good dingus. Oh, there's an item. Thief. Man, the rain kicked in and I actually felt cold for a second. I'm like, oh, it's just a computer game. Probably a sign that there's something, you know, wrong with me. But what else is new? Bit of that. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Oh, hello. Guess who's back? Back again. Andy's back. Tell a friend. What is up, dog? I will pull out the steak. Thank you very much. You enjoy my union circle? Sure. Give me a sec. I'll chuck up a code. Well, if you joined my, like, 8 weeks of streams where I was playing Violet Andy, you would have seen the Violet motorbike, wouldn't you? So that's on you, to be honest, mate. The Scarlet one's funny because he's got a big wheel, but he still just runs around on his legs. There. KBHQ20. Well, he's like prehistoric, isn't it? He's pre-wheels. He's not about that wheel life. No, history starts with wheels. That's what history is. Legs is prehistory and wheels is history. I am on the other side of the map from where I was before. Sure, I got one here. The Leaking Tower of Paldea. Yeah, you don't think you invented legs, because you've got tiny little needles. If you had thunder thighs like mine, with quads and delts and stuff, and glutes. I invented legs. Me, personally. Actually, I'm pretty sure you've got these legs. But you know, you ain't got my calves. Big 200 kilograms on deadlift. Nice. That was confusing because I forgot that Luke is not me. Yeah, I am pretty Luke 100% of the time. But sometimes I'm also Lily. Like right now. Although right now I'm Lirio because I'm Lily in Spanish. Also, in Japan they don't understand middle names. So sometimes at the doctor they call me John or James. I'm trying to find the stakes for the legendaries in it. Last time I was literally just doing it blind. Today I've actually got a map open because that took ages and was not actually very fulfilling. Nope, a middle name just don't exist in Japan. You have family name and your name and that's it. The concept is alien to them. They do not understand. Like, if I got a Japanese passport, I wouldn't even be able to keep my middle names. They do not exist. Shogunai. Because they know my name because it's on my, I don't have a Japanese passport yet, Andy. I'm not Japanese. So I have documents which do have my name on them. Oh, you're not upstate, you're just a low-kicks. I went to Hokkaido, not this past New Year, but the New Year before. It was like perfect timing. I went to Hokkaido during my playthrough of Brilliant Diamond, and right before Arceus came out. Hokkaido's pretty cool. Some interesting history too, as it was sort of only recently colonized by Japan. Prior to that, it was somewhat independent. I say recently, like, you know, a couple 100 years ago. Lots of snow, amazing food. Bears, but I didn't see the bears because they called it a sanctuary, but when I looked online it seemed more like a pretty small zoo, and I'm like, I don't want to see a bear in a cage. Oh yeah, the Hakodate Castle. It's the one the Shinsengumi made their final stand. Yep, I went there. It's pretty cool. For a second, when you're like, have you been to the Pentagon? I didn't see the word fortress, and I was like, no. I've never even been to any part of America. And if I did, I don't think the Pentagon would be top of my list. But no, the Pentagon-shaped castle in Hokkaido was on my list. It was very cool. It's one of those Japanese castles where only the outer wall really still exists. I need to be south. Southeast. Well, if I went to the States, yeah, I'd be locked in Area 51 straight away. But look at this specimen, look at this freak. Get him locked up. So you can study him, make more of them. Build super soldiers. Oh. Bye. So long, partner. Blong. That is actually a very good point. I would make a terrible soldier. Like, I actively dislike following orders. Right, where are you? You big glowing orange sword. Closer to the city, I think. The one last time was borderline in the city. Oh, maybe I already got it. Was there one around here? Not enough stuff in the waterfalls in this game. If you're going to have a waterfall, put a thing behind it. Like, jeez. Right, I think I probably got whatever this one was. Yeah, I mean, I think anyone can argue that it's, you know, it's not the finished Pokemon open world, but I have had a lot of fun just mucking about in it. But I'd love to see, you know, the Pokemon fighting each other and mucking about and being a bit more alive. Oh, hello, mate. Sure. Your death wish or something? Bye. Yeah, I don't think there's anything inherent to this game that made me want to go back and do more stuff. It's just I like doing more stuff in Pokemon games. No, that's not true actually. This and Arceus I found much easier to go back and do post-game stuff than, say, like Brilliant Diamond. I beat Cynthia and I haven't turned it on since. Sword and Shield had a nice mix because it had the sort of open-y stuff, so I enjoyed finishing off my Pokédex. But it wasn't as fun to just be in the world as this one. But also, since beating the story, I haven't been playing it much off-stream. That's fine, I need to have streaming content until the next one comes out, innit? There'll be DLC this year. There won't be a full new game. Like the Isle of Armor on Sword and Shield. Unless it's so busted that they decide they should go back to doing like a third version, just so they can put one on the shelves that's like tight and get like better review scores. But the thing is, it sold like 10 million in its first week, so I don't think they care about doing that. Apparently we've got a big patch with bug fixes coming up very soon. And then on Pokemon Day they'll probably announce some stuff. I'm guessing they'll announce like the first of the big old DLCs. Guess I got this one. Head towards the crater. Oh, Fampy. I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah, they will do now. I mean, it hasn't been said officially that they're doing the DLC structure of Sword and Shield, so I could be wrong. But yeah, I think the days of bringing out a third version are behind them. Not least because those always didn't sell that well compared to how well DLC does these days. So yeah, I think that's pretty inevitable. Plus, look. Oh, I can't open my map because I'm on a wall. But yeah, it might be one DLC, it might be two DLCs, who knows. If you look at the map, there's a big mysterious section here where something can be inserted. So that looks like one DLC to me. And they could always add an additional island, like, to the side over here or something. So I'm fairly confident that's what we'll be seeing. I mean, if we don't get a badass martial arts bear, I'm going to be very disappointed. Speaking of, that's the one you got me for Christmas. Originally his hands were sewed together and he was like hanging onto the back of my bag, but eventually that ripped. So he doesn't do that anymore. Hola. Or maybe it's special martial arts training that he's fighting handcuffed to, you know, truly master his kicks or something. Sounds like some Dragon Ball goings-ons. Blah ba da ba ba ba. I mean, now he's free, but does he look particularly happy? Hard to tell. Got one of them faces. I've still got 3 or 4 left. Who are you? Oh, I think do I need a Jolteon? Maybe I do. But I mean, it was less like keeping him in a cage when he was on my bag and exploring. Now he just sits on a shelf next to a Yarn Yoshi amiibo and a stuffed toy of a Cornish pasty. Yeah, my nan got it for me for Christmas. My first Christmas in Japan. There's not much I can do to elaborate, mate. It's a stuffed toy of a Cornish pasty. My first Christmas in Japan, my grandmother sent me a set of presents that was basically just all tourist stuff from Cornwall. Because I guess she thought maybe I was missing Cornwall. And yeah, that included a pasty. Which admittedly, I do miss Cornish pasties. But, like, looking at a stuffed one isn't helping. If it was stuffed with steak and gravy and potatoes, then maybe. I think it is. Oh, it appeared to be caught. $69. Andy, there's room in my life for many a savoury pastry. I mean, a good old-fashioned sausage roll goes a long way. Scotch egg. Even a pork pie. Although, I like one pork pie, but they're very diminishing returns. As the more of them they eat, the less you taste the pastry and the meat, and the more you just taste that weird, like, fat layer. Yeah, well, you live in London. You know, they're just available to you. They're not... I didn't appreciate them when I was there, but now that I can't get them... Man, when I came back last year, it was just like sausage roll city for me. I had a sausage roll for like brunch that same day I met you. I think pork pie, you know, crosses the bridge between pastry and picnic food. Scotch egg, I will admit, is not a pastry. Yes, mate, do it. Go get a sausage roll. I mean, I guess you can't right now because it's like 10 PM or whatever. Or 9 PM. I was about to say, you're up late, Andrew Rice. Surely it's nearly bedtime. Oh, yeah, mini pork pies. Oh, ooh, yeah, big, full-size pork pies? Challenge. Yeah, I knew you were thinking about it. I did not need to be told that. This is why I can't have nice things. Can't stop at once. Yeah. I mean, if we're talking like Tesco sausage rolls and you just got like one of those buckets of them, then yeah, I'm eating the whole bucket. But like if I walk into a Cornish pasty shop and just buy one nice, hot, fresh sausage roll, I can walk away, sit on a park bench, eat it. I'm not going to go back to the shop and buy another one. Yeah, mix it up. Get one sausage roll, run like cheese and bean melt or whatever. There's one. Dong. I don't know, mate. Even if I was like, no, I've got to have another sausage roll, I feel like I'd walk to another bakery rather than show my face in the one I just left and be like, actually, can I have a second sausage roll? Turns out one did not suffice. Right. Well, do it, mate. Go out tomorrow and buy yourself 2 sausage rolls. Sounds like you know the answer. In your heart of hearts, you know what you need to do. Just got to find the strength to do it. Although you're getting into some like Mark Corrigan business there. It's like sausage roll and a second sausage roll for pudding. Mate, if you're coming to Japan, there is no way you're not going to be what Japanese people consider fat. You have any meat on your bones at all, they call you fat here. No, I know. The joke didn't quite work. Leave me alone. But you could get like a sausage roll, and then like a sausage roll with apple bits in it, and that one could be dessert. Right, I see. Fair enough. What you do is you just always wear short sleeves and flex in your photos. And then even if you are looking a bit chubby, all you can look at is like, oh yeah, but I was looking hench, wasn't I? You just gotta be like, oh look, there's a Don Quixote, and over there is a shrine. Maybe we should visit the temple next. If I ever post a selfie and I'm not flexing, then you need to phone the police. That's a fair assessment. Hello, David. Wow, that name is Okanji. I can't read that one. Okay. Iron Hands, is it? Let's go. Although I feel like a mug for not having a shiny Iron Hands. Tell you what, you can knock off that behaviour, mate. Bosh. Might as well use a Prem. Yeah, boy. To be a master, Pokemon master. will be faster, stronger and faster. Ah. So I guess people have been writing on them for 10,000 years. So prior to that is prehistory. Oh. Magic Holucha Cave. Okay. That's cool. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba da ba ba ba. So fun fact about prehistory. In Japan, technically everything before like the 5th century AD is prehistory. Because despite having complex culture, Japan didn't have a writing system until they stole China's in like 500 or something. And that's why the language is so bloomin' annoying, because it's got like one writing system slapped onto an already existing spoken language and then adapted into like multiple different writing systems. It's a mess. Yeah, the way they did it, yeah, you can, because they stole the letters from Chinese, but in Chinese, it's like the kanji, right, where so every sound, like the individual words have meanings, but they would take them and use their sounds without the meanings, so that if you looked at it, it would make absolutely no sense in Chinese, but if you said it out loud, you'd be speaking Japanese. It was, yeah, it's a whole thing. That's why you have words like ninja and shinobi are both the same word, but depending on whether you use the Japanese pronunciation or actually go back and use the correct kanji for meaning. It's the whole thing. Although, weird Pokemon observation, which I think I'm stealing from someone else, they have the unknown, right, which are all English letters. And sometimes the Pokedex says, like, that's where writing comes from. But none of the signs are written in English text. They're all written in made-up Pokemon language. Hopefully I've only got, like, 1 or 2 more. Where am I at? I think there should be one just barely north of my position. Oh, look at me, I'm on a rock. Shaman. I'm a whatever's on offer or is available boy. I don't really put any thought into the toilet paper I buy. But the Shaman adverts had bears, so if I'm gonna like put my loyalty behind a toilet paper brand, yeah, it's gonna be Shaman. You know, I got time for an Andrex puppy, but it's not a Shaman bear. That didn't look as good as I thought it would. Do you mean I can't ride on here? I just got off him. Shut your butt. Yeah, see, you're putting much more thought into your toilet paper than I am. But then again, I'm using less toilet paper than you, because here in Japan I get the old squirty squirt up the bum bum before I have to use the toilet paper. Toilet paper's just tidying up. I'm already clean. That's the world I'm living in. Although admittedly not in my apartment, which is the place where I buy the toilet paper. So it's irrelevant. But I bet in India they don't have the swanky cyborg toilets they have in Japan. Where you got like a little button system next to you, like you're on the Starship Enterprise. When I was in Ethiopia, they just had like basically a hose next to the toilet. Yep. I'm sure if you're used to using the hose, it probably does lead to a cleaner overall, right? Than just some tissue. But I'm not a bumhole hosing professional. Family friendly podcast, family friendly Twitch stream. Oh, this Lokex, he's been mugging me off all day. I mean, a spray that turns your toilet paper into wet wipes sounds good, but like your paper's got to have some decent structural integrity, right? Or it's just going to melt. I'm sure they went into that on Dragon's Den. Right, I've got the one over here. Pretty sure I got that one. Should be two over here. I got that one last week. I think I got this one. I couldn't seem to find anything over here. Yeah, I'm sure it's not just water. But, like, presumably it's water-based. Or is it some kind of oil? And, you know, the situations where I want oils up there are pretty specific. Yeah, maybe oils is what pushes it over the line. Listen, the kids have got to know. They got to learn these things. And if they're not learning them from old Uncle Luke, they're probably learning them from some real grot on that TikTok. No, I'm too close to the water. I should be over here anyway. Got no business being over here. Oh yeah, TikTok has some not safe for work stuff on there. Oh yes. And even if it's not like technically supposed to be, they push it as far as they can push it. And quite frankly, TikTok is just like not safe for life. It's way too easy to spend a long time having achieved, like, I haven't actually been entertained or informed by any of it. It's just, I've looked at it. It's like the super noodles of content. I haven't really eaten food, but there's some matter inside me, so... And my mouth moved. And you can't prove that it didn't. Because it did. I was like, what elaborate new species have I discovered? But it was just a go-go on a rock. Presumably delivering some kind of sermon. Yep. We're just too old, mate. It's not for us. It's not for us. We had Vine, and Vine was beautiful. But Vine is dead. And one day I'll be dead too, and so will you. Although not for 10,000 years, because I'm going to put my body in a robot. Well, not my body, that'd be useless. My brain. My mind. I watch a lot of YouTube, but I don't think I watch, like, YouTube. I just watch, like, 4-hour documentaries about Mayan history and stuff. Or, like, histories of certain Pokemon in the competitive scene, so that I don't have to have that knowledge myself. I can put a throwaway sentence in my podcast. Squirrel City. Ba-ba-da-bam. Oh dear. I see, the bit I don't get is streams. I mean, I'm doing one right now, so I best start believing in streams. But, like, I guess if it's someone like TCGS do them and I already know those guys, and, like, you know, can have a bit of a chit chat, enjoy what's going on. But yeah, for the most part, I don't really get watching streams. I'm doing them because apparently it's a thing people do, and everyone's like, oh look, you should do streams because you're really wacky. Although, like, you know, it's hard to be wacky at 5 AM. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really get it. Just watching a dude play a game. Although I like watching Dark Souls streams because I'm constantly chasing that high of reliving my first playthrough, isn't it? I mean, you're literally watching me live right now. Although, yeah, shout out to Starmus. Like, if you're gonna watch someone stream, probably watch him, not me. He's better at it. Knows what he's doing. At least to a certain extent. Oh, don't remind me. I'm sloppy seconds. No one else was on, so I guess I'll watch Luke. Pepsi for when they don't have Coke. Brock Lesnar. Oh, I'm honoured to be one of the 2 Twitch streamers you watch. I do prefer Coke, but I don't actually have any beef with Pepsi. I'll drink a Pepsi. That's just a line from that Gervais film, The Invention of Lying, that I always found amusing. And you know, I'm actually a Dr. Pepper man. Oh my god, Tutel. I know all about you and your Pepsi Max Cherry, don't worry. I've never gone on with Pepsi Max though. It's like, I drink it and I feel like I haven't drunk anything. I get the same with like Coke Zero as well. I guess I'm just always chasing that sugar and caffeine high. Oh, it's a Capsicid. What's up, bruh? Oh, that's incredibly cute. Pepsi Max was my favourite thing about going to Pizza Hut. My favourite thing about going to Pizza Hut was the pizza, so I guess I'm just basic. I'd always get excited about the ice cream machine, and then when I actually had it, I'm like, oh yeah, I just like all the sweets that you can put on top. I don't really like the ice cream. The best thing about Pizza Hut is the lunchtime, all you can eat, like pizza salad bar thing. That's the business. That's where it's at. Oh, I was all messing. I was like a little bit of ice cream and then like Smarties, jelly sweets, sauce, different sauce. Oh yeah. But I guess that's the difference between me and you. You're no messing, I'm all messing. I'm a messy boy. I'm a hot mess. Once again back here, where I've been before. I love a bit of jelly. Jelly all day long. Jiggle my belly like a bowl full of jelly. You're not like Jay, are you, who's like afraid of jelly because it moves weird. I mean, peak chocolate is probably better than peak jelly, but you ain't getting peak chocolate from the Pizza Hut ice cream station. You're getting some pretty naff off-brand Smarties is what you're getting. Fruity flavours are not my favourite ice creams. I'm all about the honeycomb or the caramel or the chocolate. Mint choc chip. Oof. Hello. Like I'll eat a strawberry ice cream or whatever, but it's not my jam. I guess when I think cream, I don't think, you know, fruits and citrus. But I imagine Andrew Rice is a big chocolate and or vanilla man when it comes to his ice cream. Although I could also imagine you surprising me and being like, no, I'm really into rum and raisin or something like that. Hazelnut, chocolate hazelnut. Yep. Oh, that Haagen-Dazs praline one. I could demolish that one. And regularly did. Right, where am I? Oh, hello. Hackney gelato. That is incredibly... Oh my... Bad dog. Go away. That's extremely Andrew Rice thing to talk about. There's a Hackney gelato you can get, and it's like having gelato at home. I might go for some gelato tomorrow. Gonna be up in Obersee. Girlfriend's coming to Nagano for the first time this weekend. To be honest, I'm still not actually that sure on what the difference is between gelato and just ice cream. I always just heard it's Italian for ice cream. I'm sure there's some nuance I'm missing. I don't know what else is new. I'm always missing nuance. All in the prep, says Andrew Rice. He doesn't have a clue either. He's been taken in by the marketing. Oh, this is an ice cream actually, it's gelato. You wouldn't get it. The Andrew Rice story. I ain't making it, I'm just eating it. Oh look, a UFO. I've had a UFO sighting. A flying saucer. Saucisson. Bye. I was mugged off, wasn't I? Mugged off a treat. Good job, Crydon. Well done, mate. Dig. Dig, dig, diggity dog. Seriously. I think I'm down to the last one, maybe two. And I've literally got the map open. I'm just going to all the spots on the map and not seeing nothing. So you can imagine how useless I was last week when I wasn't looking at the map. I was just wandering around the vague quarter. Get out of the drink, you idiot! You big stupid lizard. I've definitely already been where that was. That one. I mean, I'm doing a great job of mugging off myself. I don't need any help. Oh my god, Caps Kid. I was nowhere near you. There you go. Was that worth it? Does that feel good? Feel like a big man now? Oh, get out of town. Up. Up. It didn't affect me. I thought I didn't affect it. Well, I'm pretty sure psychic affects Makahita, mate. I'm pretty sure it does, mate. Right. Hello, little lizard friend. Oh man, the odds of me coming across this one. Actually, it's in a cave. I guess I should have found the cave. Please be the last one. Yeah. Here we go. Kabang. Cool. Cut. Right, Andy, what am I going to name this thing when I catch it? That's the question for you. Its mouth is a sword. I think the Pokemon is the sword. And the cat is just like, it's formed out of the ice. See, its fangs is just a sword bent in half. No! Oh, that's fine. It's fell swipe. It's not going to faint it. Ruination. Oh my goodness. I'm going to get ruinated. Okay, it can't just be Diego. It has to be Diego from Ice Age. How about like Andurillego? No, that's bad. Oh, I think Diego from Ice Age is pretty iconic, but yeah, I guess if you had to Google him. I wanted it in a Premier Ball for the aesthetic, but... Manny? Was that the mammoth? Sid, Manny, and Diego? What's the little squirrel thing called? Like, Scratch? Scrat? No one knows what the human's called. She doesn't matter. Oh yeah, Manny the Mammoth, Sid the Sloth, Diego. Diego the damn big tiger. Yep. Finally. Right. Anduril, Flame of the West, I guess. I think technically there's meant to be an accent on the U or something in Anduril, but who cares? Well, none of it's real. It was all made up by Tolkien. Oh, I'm close on this one, look. Well, there we go. That one might be a slightly faster stream next week. Oh, I see. Like, you think it might not be a real accent at all. Right. Well, I'm off to the gym. You're probably off to bed. You're my one live viewer at this point, but maybe some folks are watching it on YouTube. If you want to watch it live and chit-chat with me, you can do so by joining me at 8 PM UK time, Friday night, Saturday morning for me. Twitch.tv/LukeLovePKMN. Peace. I love you. Make sure you watch, listen, Luke Loves Pokemon, whatever. Bye.